India will move Interpol to secure a black corner notice to identify the 4 terrorists who were killed during Pathankot operations, the Union Home Ministry said today. Security forces have recovered 1 more mobile phone, 1 AK-47 magazine and binocular from the encounter site during search operations. Meanwhile, the centre has ruled out immediate arrest of Punjab Police SP Salwinder Singh, who is being questioned over the discrepancies in his statement. Punjab Police SP Salwinder Singh today appeared before National Investigation Agency in New Delhi. The agency questioned him in connection with Pathankot terror attack. Salwinder claimed he was abducted by the terrorists before reaching Pathankot Air Base. Home Minister Rajnath Singh today chaired a high-level meeting on internal security in New Delhi. National Security Advisor Ajit Doval, Intelligence Bureau Chief, RAW Chief and Director Generals of Paramilitary Chiefs were among others who attended the meet. In Pakistan, Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif has set up a high-profile joint investigation team to probe into the links of the Pathankot Air Base attackers with Pakistan. Sharif's decision to form the JIT came after the leads provided by India, which has linked the Foreign Secretary-level talks scheduled for January 15th to Islamabad's decisive action on the Pathankot terror attack. An unidentified militant was today killed in an encounter with security forces in Zakura area on the outskirts of Srinagar. The encounter took place this evening and the security forces managed to neutralize the militant after a brief gun battle, police said. A search operation is in progress as there were reports of 2 militants there. Defence Minister Manohar Parrikar today reiterated that incidents such as the Pathankot terror attack would continue to take place till the time the terror groups and attackers are not made to feel the pain which they inflict on others. In a tough talk, Mr. Parrikar said, "If those who damaged us don't realize the pain they inflict, then they won't change." Concerned over the alarmingly high number of 5 lakh annual road accidents in the country, Union Minister Nitin Gadkari today said the government will spend 11,000 crore rupees over the next 5 years to fix black accident spots by correcting road design, addressing engineering issues and building underpasses and flyovers. Gadkari said 726 black spots have been identified across the country and work on 10 black spots in Delhi began on Monday. Delhi High Court has refused to intervene with Delhi government's odd-even scheme. It has told AAP government if it wishes to continue the scheme in future, it should consider issues raised by stakeholders. The formula will continue till 15 January. The Delhi High Court pronounced its verdict on a bunch of petitions challenging the odd-even scheme. Supreme Court today suggested Parliament to think over more stringent punishment in cases where rape victim is a child. The court, however, declined to pass any direction on a PIL seeking a castration of rapists of children. The BJP has said that the party wants the arrangement reached earlier with the PDP in Jammu and Kashmir to continue. Speaking to newspersons, BJP General Secretary Ram Madhav said the party hopes a decision is taken soon by PDP on government formation so that uncertainty ends in the state. A Delhi court today allowed the plea of BJP leader Subramaniam Swamy seeking summoning of documents in the National Herald case. Metropolitan Magistrate Loveleen accepted Swamy's contention and asked him to file the process fee for sending summons to the Ministries of Finance, Urban Development and Corporate Affairs besides other agencies. Accused in the Sheena Bora murder case, Peter Mukherjee's judicial custody was extended till 25th January by the Magistrate Court in Mumbai today. He was produced in the court as his custody ended. On request of Peter's lawyer, court allowed him and Peter's family to meet Peter for a brief period of 10 minutes just outside the courtroom. Crude oil prices fell over 2% on Monday as China's economic slowdown dented the outlook for demand and traders are placing record bets on even lower prices as they increasingly lose faith in a significant market recovery. Global benchmark Brent was down 89 cents to $32.66 per barrel and US West Texas Intermediate crude was down to $32.39 per barrel. In Syria, the death toll of Russian airstrikes in Idlib province has nearly reached 100. The Syria Civil Defense said in a press release that after 32 hours of rescue operation and following the deaths of those who were critically injured, the total death toll of the strike has risen to 96. Rescuers said at least 120 people were also injured in the airstrikes. The much-awaited Australia versus India ODI series is all set to begin tomorrow. The first and opening ODI of the 5-match series will be played at Western Australia Cricket Association ground in Perth. India have come to Australia with just 5 established specialist batsmen, which means a big opportunity at number 6 for either Gurkeerat Singh or Manish Pandey.